And now the Independent National Electoral Commission has issued out certificates of return to senators-elect. The presentation of certificates to the senators took place at the International Conference Center in Abuja. And Victoria Agbi has more in this report.
The senator representing Delta North District, Delta State, Chinedu Nwoko, popularly called Ned, says he will prioritize the well-being of the people of Delta and Nigerians.
I love Delta and I'm going to work for Delta. So we will be talking with everybody. I'll be accessible. That's what's important. I expect them to work with me and consult with them. We must know what we are doing and how we are doing things. We must stop the killings, and the money that we spend annually in buying arms and killing ourselves should be put to good use. The youth needs empowerment. We must focus on their education and find a way to make it possible for them to go through schools without so much stress.
Also, Bayelsa West Representative Sereki Dixon noted that the criticism by Nigerians on the National Assembly are legitimate, as the Assembly should be open to fresh views on the applications.
That we have seen here, most of them are very well known. Most of them are people who have been in the public domain for quite some time, and therefore have the requisite experience when it comes to analyzing some of these issues. So if you address the overarching issues of, interference, if you have a National Assembly where as a body or individual members are conversant with or want to be courageous to assert their independence and do what is right, people know what to do. So I know that there are issues that they refer to any administration coming, either whichever way it goes, will handle issues of the economy. And part of that has to do with the huge debt profile that will now be passed over from the Buhari administration to the next. And the executive will look at it, and I'm sure it will be the duty of the National Assembly to critically examine, support the issues that need to be supported, and also say no when no is the right answer.
In the same vein, Adams Oshiomhole, senator representing Edo North, noted that there are a lot of policies and laws that can be achieved and brought into action. He said his office will revisit the power sector and power reform.
I mean, all my life has been for the people. I have been the voice of the people, even as a factory worker, as a textile union activist, as president of the NLC, as governor of Edo. I spoke for the people and I work for the people. Even my choice of projects as governor were in those areas where the mass of the people are. I have always believed and I remain convinced that a system works better when it delivers the greatest good to the greatest number. And as still stand, the greatest number of our citizens are on the poor side. So I want to be part of a Senate that legislates for the good of the greatest number of our countrymen, not for the powerful. There has to be a moderating influence to ensure that whatever we do, whether in the name of appropriation or oversight function, it's such that Nigerians get value for money. And you don't spend that kind of money you spend maintaining a parliament. It is expected that the executive will be powerful, but not to have absolute power, so that it cannot be subject to legislative check.
Similarly, Senator representing Benue South Abba Muro opined that he sees the position as a call to a service, adding that the good of the country will be prioritized. While only 423 national legislative seats have so far been declared by INEC, 325 House of Representative members-elect will receive theirs today. Victoria Agbi, reporting for KAFTAN TV News.